Hi, I'm Kay. I'm here to bring you K-pop content, concert experiences, and realistic travel advice as a realistic traveler. And this is my first ever YouTube video / vlog / concert experience. So hi, welcome. If this feels like your type of thing, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and commenting what you think down below. I'd really like to hear people's opinions since this is my first video on YouTube. Thanks. So as the title and thumbnail suggests, this video is about how I met a K-pop band. Now, I've been into K-pop for a very, very long time, probably from around 2008 to more seriously in 2010. So I've seen a lot of bands form and become huge. I've seen a lot of bands come and go in my time. I've saw a lot of controversies in that whole time period. But the one thing I haven't done is actually meet a K-pop band face to face. I've been to quite a few shows. I've been to a good few concerts. However, I've never had the chance to buy like a VIP ticket or a meet and greet ticket or even like a fan meet ticket until this year in 2026. So, who is the K-pop band that I met? This band has already been making worldwide headlines for something that no other K-pop band have. That being, they are the first official K-pop boy band to have 2 North Korean defectors as members in their lineup. The band also have a very diverse member lineup with members coming from America and Japan also. And what is this band called? This band is called Universe. They are under the company Singing Beetle and they debuted last year in 2025. So who are Universe? Universe is a K-pop boy band that debuted in 2025. The group has 5 members, Hyuk, Silk, Kenny, Aito and Nathan. Hyuk is the rapper of the group. He's one of the 2 members that are from North Korea, but unfortunately he was on hiatus with his tour, so we didn't get to see him. Silk is one of the vocalists of the group. He is also one of 2 members that are from North Korea, and he used to play football before he joined the band. Kenny is a vocalist. He was the first member to be introduced to the band in 2023, and he has his own cooking show, which you can find in the band's YouTube. Aito is the dancer of the group. He is Japanese and was introduced to Universe in 2024, and he's also the maknae. Nathan is a vocalist of the group, and he was the last member of Universe to be introduced, but he's been making music way before then. As Universe is a fairly new band, they have 3 songs currently: Wide Awake Before I Fall, Multiverse, and Shattered. The latter being what this tour was called, the Shattered Tour. And we attended the 13th April date in London. These were the ticket prices. However, we bought our tickets pre-sale on a website called Cookie, and as one of the top 3 cities that sold the tickets out, we got a high-touch event at our venue for free for everyone. There were a good few ticket packages ranging from general to an everything ticket. We had 1 VVIP ticket and 1 Stars of Honor ticket. Stars of Honor ticket was an accompanying ticket to VVIP and everything. Because I was accompanying someone under the age of 16, I had to get that ticket in order for them to get the VVIP ticket. The tickets were hosted in an app called Dice, and you had to activate them on the day of the concert. We also bought the selfie upgrade on the day as well. All there was left to do now was to get to London, so that's what we did. We flew from Glasgow Airport to London Gatwick Airport. We started early in the morning and went through security really quickly to departures. And then the first thing we did was get breakfast with these yummy, yummy pancakes. Then it was time to get rated on the tarmac and went upstairs and on. The flight itself was really short. It was just over an hour and a half. So we got into sunny London and headed into the terminal where we got our little shuttle bus straight to the exit that we had to get out of. The shuttle is free to use between the airport terminals, and the exit we were looking for was the Gatwick train station. Once we were there, we bought tickets for the Gatwick Express that took us straight into London Victoria Station. Once in London Victoria, we went to the Underground, got the Underground from Victoria to Oxford Street, which is one of the most famous shopping streets in London. And here we went to the huge HMV and pulled a random K-pop photo card from the machine. The photo card we ended up getting was Jongin, our IN from Stray Kids, and he accompanied us on our travels throughout London, which is funny because the last time I was in London was actually to see Stray Kids at Tottenham. So that was nice. Next we took the Underground to Embankment and did some sightseeing at the London Eye and the Telephone Box, which had Suga, Yoongi, yay! Big Ben, House of Parliament. It's actually called the Queen Elizabeth Tower, but hey, you know, tourist stuff. The next day was concert day. Yay! So we saw these lovely cherry blossoms on our walk to the venue and found it. Here it is. It's called The Garage and it is in Highbury in Islington, and it's a nightclub but also a music venue. A really popular one by the looks of it. They posted a few K-pop bands there. But anyway, after a few hours of sightseeing and getting something to eat, the venue let us queue. So we started to queue. All in all, the queuing went well until the heavens opened up and it started raining. The typical British weather for you. Sunny 1 minute, absolutely torrentially pouring the next. Luckily we had an umbrella to keep us dry, but this girl giving out freebies, oh my goodness, she was soaked.
Oh, I think I'm running out, but you'll get in there.
Thank you. No, it's okay. I've not got any hands. Thank you.
I'm putting this on.
Closer to the door, we were given wristbands, and that indicated our ticket tier. But I was about to get the shock of my life. Oh, the band were right there. I didn't even see them. I was so focused on the line. They were less than 3 feet away from us. I was like, oh my god. We were quickly ushered to the merch stall, and then it was the fan meet. We'd made little cards with pictures on them that were funny for the members, and some nice messages to go inside. They were all so kind, but oh, Smoke's face! He's so cute. He also seemed so happy to like receive the cards. I was like, oh. And then Kenny read his and like walked away. My Stars of Honour ticket didn't allow me to do the fan meet, but I was allowed to film from a place that they told me to stand in. Nathan was so sweet. Oh. Although his card did have a rage bait picture on it, which is quite funny. I was not prepared for the interaction at all.
Hi. I'm supposed to start.
This Blueberry Aito card is very important later on in the video. Next up was the group photo that Stars of Honour couldn't be part of, but I could film from the same place that I was standing from the fan meet. They took a couple of photos, which was really nice. And then the band greeted the fans after. We got a different wristband after that, and that was for our solo selfie upgrades. We waited in line for that, which didn't take too long, and this is when we rage baited Nathan again in his face. This was the scary part, like my heart was going so fast. And here's the evidence I finally met a K-pop band after 14 years of being into K-pop. Next, they put us in a waiting room, which was up the stairs from the main hall where the concert was going to happen, which is fine, but there were people trying to make fan queues, which, unless you're staff, please don't do that. It causes unnecessary stress, and the numbers don't matter because this was my spot as a VVIP in front of everything ticket holders. This is my spot. I'm in the barricade. Quite literally in the barricade, not at the barricade. Then the boys came out and the sound check started.
It's going to be a bit crowded today once the general admission comes in. So safety first, guys. Safety first. Make sure everyone's... what's wrong with my accent? Did someone say what's wrong with my accent?
Kenny is so
Y'all
slow.
gotta rate Kenny's accent.
Yeah, what do you guys think I'm from? A 10, really? Oh my god, thank you.
So sound check was really fun, but really chaotic in a good way though, because the band seemed to be having fun too. Especially Kenny with his impromptu dance moves. This was cute. Aww. This was funny because Aito literally looked at me like, what do you think? The first of many Aito interactions that night. Kenny's dance moves had me giggling so hard all night. Nathan was also laughing at him as well. Oh, such a pretty Aito voice. Kenny again with his dance moves. This was the funniest one, I think. He was most definitely lost in the feeling of this song. Aw, sweet father and son hugs. It's refreshing that Universe don't take themselves too seriously and have that fun, jokey way with their fans. I really like that. Some more fan interactions. And then Aito shows off exactly why he is the dancer of the group, because wow. Even Silk here agrees. And then Kenny just totally goes for it once again. All the different expressions on the three boys' faces were really funny. Like, Aito was just loving it, so it was like, whoa, and Nathan was like, whoa. And every K-pop band's favourite viral dance to dance to came on, and obviously Universe smashed it. Well, almost all of them, because Nathan was definitely looking at Aito for guidance because he had no idea what he was doing. And then it was showtime. So the boys went away for a couple of minutes, obviously just to ready themselves up, and then came back on the stage when the general admission came in because they didn't get the sound check. By this point, the atmosphere was really, really high energy, so that was a good note for the boys to start on. The first song they started with was Shattered, which is a really energetic song to get the crowd going. And obviously Aito's front flip helped. It was good to hear that majority of the crowd knew all of the words to the songs. It's always disappointing when you go to a concert of a smaller band and they don't sing along, but this crowd really, really were hyped. I also didn't want to sing while I was recording because, yeah, that's you don't want to hear that. I was also trying to film member focus fan cams, and then I caught the fan chant. Safe to say the crowd were absolutely ecstatic by this point, and the next song made me scream. Now, I haven't heard this song be performed live in 7 years since BTS last came to London, so it's also getting me so hyped for the summer when I get to see them again. I'll definitely be making videos on that, so if you stick around, you'll be able to see them. Anyway, Universe definitely did this song justice, and as BTS is my alt band, I approve. I actually didn't mean to record this clip, but it came out really cool with all of them like spinning into view, and then it became like a Kenny fan cam. But you know, like, who's complaining? And this time it was Nathan's turn to kill it up on stage with the dancing. And then Kenny came back with the moves. Then we got another Aito interaction. And after that song, it was time for the members to formally introduce themselves.
Happy to finally meet the stars. Wow! Thank you. What's up, y'all? It's Nathan. Thank you so much. So happy to see you all. Yes. Hello, it is Kenny. Yes, the fish and chip lover boy from across the pond. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming coming to our show. It's a sold out show, I believe. I think, yeah. It's a sold out one. Thank you so much, guys.
So many of you. Baby boy.
Okay. What's up, Hi, my name is Aito. Monday of Universe. So, this is our first time in the UK, guys.
So that was cute, but then we were treated to a lot of fan service between Kenny and Sok. And again. And then Aito sung House of Cards. Wow. Sok was incredible in his solo. And then Kenny gave us a really heartfelt rendition of The A-Team by Ed Sheeran. And Nathan impressed us with a solo of Baby Doll by Dominic Fike.
I can't move on, baby doll, waiting on calls, flipping through stations.
This got the crowd going. Their version of Your Idol. Literally it is Aito, yes. And now we're summoning Aito to the stage. It doesn't work.
One more time? Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1.
So here we go again. Hopefully it'll work this time.
Oh, the ground is shaking. Oh my god.
Yay! Aito's here. So next they played a game with Sok, but I'll let Kenny explain.
Which dance it is, okay?
Okay.
Wow. If you don't, within 3 chances, if you don't get it correct, I will kiss you.
Okay.
On the lips, is that okay? Okay, good. Thank you. I'm gonna kiss you on the lips. 3, 2, 1, go!
Sok was really good at this game.
Okay, this is. Okay, 5, 2, 1. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like, there's no way I would have been able to figure this out, but he was so good at it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
He quite literally got them all, like, all of them. And then Kenny was gonna stick to his word, but obviously this was fan service, so he's not gonna kiss him right on the lips in the middle of the stage.
You deserve a kiss.
He did play on it a lot though, but you know, it's all fun.
He's shy. We don't do PDA.
We also got another one of Universe's own songs, Multiverse, which is my favourite song out of all of them. And we got a Sok interaction, heart, another Aito smile and wave. He was literally so close to us, like, I couldn't believe it. But unfortunately that was the end of the concert. Oh, it was so good. But since we were one of the top 3 winning cities, we still had the high touch to do, which was exciting. As the boys came out, they lined us up in order to get us through as quickly and safely as possible. And quite quickly, it was our turn.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a great show. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a great show. Thank you.
And just like that, my first ever interaction with a real K-pop band, full concert, the whole night was over. Or was it? Well, yeah, it was, face to face at least. But we live in a digital age, so some exciting things happened after the concert while we were on our way home. The next day before we were boarding our flight, we were waiting in a line and Universe went live on TikTok. And it was Aito. Remember when I said the Blueberry Aito card would be important later on in the video? Well, this is what we saw on that live.
Hey. Hey guys, why Blueberry Aito? Blueberry Aito. Why? So funny. Thank you, stars.
He kept it. And he showed everybody our Blueberry Aito card on a live. Like, aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Aito, for keeping it and making our day by something so simple as showing it to everyone on a live. Thank you so much. But that's not the only exciting thing that happened. I'd already posted a couple of fan cams on my TikTok account, and I posted one just before we flew. And then when we landed, I checked my TikTok and I saw this. Universe's official account had liked my Nathan fan cam. Okay, wait, I'll just fangirl for like a hot minute. With that being said, there is one negative I want to touch on about the concert, and that, unfortunately, is about the fan queuing system. Now, I did touch on it a little bit earlier in the video, and I think in the end that Universe's staff did honour it to an extent. However, fan queuing systems, I don't understand why they happen. I think if the staff want a queuing system, they should create a queuing system. You, as a fan, are not any better than any other fan that's bought those tickets. So for you to start a queuing system and just insert yourself as the head of that queuing system doesn't sit very well with me. I know it happens at bigger concerts, and I know it happens in a lot of other concerts, and people do have genuine goodwill when they do these. At least I hope they do. But labeling yourself as number one and then telling everyone to get in line when you don't work for the band or the staff at the venue doesn't sit right with me, and it doesn't sit right with a lot of people. So my advice would be, don't do that. Let the staff and the band's team sort that out. That's not a fan's job to do. And if someone tells you about it and you're not sure, ask a staff member. Ask them, is there a queuing system? Does this person work for you? Are they telling us the correct information? And if the answer is no, then you don't need to oblige and listen to their queue system. Everyone's there to see the band. Everyone's there to have a good time. No one is better than anyone else standing in that queue. So unless this person has been specifically asked by staff to do a job, or unless they're employed to do a job of queuing, then they are not there to tell you where and when to queue, or give you a number on where you are in a line, because that's not their job. It's the staff's job. The unfortunate outcome at Universe was that this person trying to organise a queue actually sent someone into a panic attack, which is not what we want at all at any concert or any venue. So to avoid that level of distressing other people and to avoid that level of confusing other people after being told to stop, just don't do it in the first place and let everyone and yourself have a good time. Now, to end on a much more positive note, I think Universe really show they care about their fans, and the fans really care about them. We want them to succeed. Their first world tour seems to be such a great success, and I hope they come back. I will go and see them, Kenny. I am keeping that promise that we will come and see you again the next time you do a world tour. We will be there. I think the concert was a success overall. The energy, the song choices, the crowd was hyped, which was nice. The venue, even though it was small, I feel it did well with the capacity that it had. And overall, I do really hope that Universe enjoyed being in London as much as we enjoyed seeing them and meeting them there. So until next time, see ya! Unfortunately, during the making of this video, it has been announced by Universe and Singing Beetle that Sok will be taking a temporary break from the group under the recommendation of his therapist. I hope that Sok takes all the time he needs to recover, and I will be excited, like everyone else, to see the day that he comes back and joins band activities again.